This is going off of Will's chapters 2 and 3 from the book Dale Carnegie, talking about arousing an eager want and showing sincere appreciation to others. I'm going to give a brief example. I know everyone has done a great job of giving their examples and giving their feedback on the 2 chapters, but a little bit example of something that I've come across, and I've come across actually Coach Mazer of St. John Soccer, um, who's mentioned in our book. And the one thing that I've always tried to kind of put across to him was about, hey, why don't we have Cap become capable, come in and speak to the team? But the one thing that I've never failed realizing, what Dirk kind of mentioned to me, is that someone like Coach Mazer, he's very, I guess, tough about having someone else, an outside source, come in and speak to his team about something that maybe he doesn't necessarily preach. Maybe he preaches along the same lines of the characteristics of how to build a sustainable winning culture, but in his own way. And the first time I was come across and said, hey, coach, we have so much going on. This is great. I think we really should come in and speak to your team about winning, about going through adversity, and about maybe even after college life, what it's going to be like. But I never really captivated him. And what I thought about, what I think along the lines of arousing an eager want in somebody, I think the word motivation comes across. What motivates these people to become successful? And I think a big part of what Coach Mazer wants is he wants to win. He wants to leave his winning tradition with St. John's on NCAA soccer and on kids and on I think just maybe just the general public. And when I thought about motivation, his motivation, I instantly came across and said, hey, coach, why don't become capable? And what got him to think about, hey, I definitely now should have these guys come in more, and what hit a tone to him was that winning kind of attitude, winning mentality. If I say, hey, coach, if we can maybe break up the monotony of somewhat of the meetings and get these kids focused on a little bit more of winning and what we can do to drive home across your mentality in the next game, why don't we do something like that with them? Why don't we come in and speak to them about that? And that hit a little bit home more with him. He kind of got excited. He kind of jumped at that. And it was interesting to see because the perspectives of how I first came across to the second time was a lot different. And that was arousing that eager want, his motivating factor, which was winning. So this is a good example, and I'll speak to everybody tonight on the meeting. Take care.